Up, guys. Just gonna do some random quest on Hearts of Stone.
Move on. Last chance to surrender.
Let's see what quest I'm on right now. Alright, so let's do this one. Sorry, I was just reading what it said about the quest. Ah, you have terrible taste. Proof by the fact that you watch me play this game. Game of Thrones is the best show out. How can you like Witcher and not like Game of Thrones? So much of this is based on Game of Thrones.
In trouble, Kratos.
Name a show that is better than Game of Thrones. I imagine you haven't read the books, but like even these brown wolves, they're wargs. That shit's from Game of Thrones. Before Game of Thrones books, so the Witcher books are from the 90s. I mean, you go into this you can see the influence. I mean, you even have where Tyrion is in this game. So a character in a scene from Game of Thrones is featured in this game. I'll Google it. So 92, Sword of Destiny, English edition, 2015. 93 was The Last Wish. I spit into it. I don't sniff, I'm spitting into it. Fast, you're 14, right? That means you, if that's true, you are Generation Z. So I've been doing some research on Generation Z. Now, I don't want to influence your answer, so how do you feel about social justice warriors? What is your opinion of them? Or of their fight? Stealing shit, stealing. Alright, I got enough of that shit. Let's go. So basically, I've been reading about like Generation Z and how they are rebelling against the social justice warriors, or millennials. So I have hope. I went back to the spot where the cat school, the Superior Feline School diagrams come for that chest. I went back earlier, and as I was walking up to it, it was yellow, but it disappears. Now, that happened before the first time, and I went back like a while later, and there was the diagrams in it again. So I'm getting hopeful that if I wait it out, I'll go back and the diagrams will be in there.
Greetings. Is it herbs you seek? Medicines to mute a bashful maid's inhibitions? Or a concoction to raise your own courage for a second go?
That it? No other weeds or brews?
Aye. One to make your hair grow. Another to do the opposite. An easer of pain, a calmer of heartburn. Tell me what ails you.
Also fast, like I spit into it because I dip. So that's why I talk with a lisp sometimes, is because it's hard to make S sounds with dip in your lip.
Let me have a look.
Exactly. They're the people that ruined Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics has turned into like the worst thing imaginable. Like openly racist. It's insane. Should I play him in cards while I get back?
Know any advanced formulae? Maybe something you could teach me?
All I know, I learned from Master Gremist of Skellige. Looking to apprentice yourself in the herbalist trade?
Nah, I just want to learn something new.
Call it what you will. You
Sure.
must sail across the Great Sea, find the Isle of Ard Skellig. There, in the sacred grove, the learned Master Gremist will judge whether you're fit to be his pupil.
Hear about the contract.
Whew, a taker at long last. Poverty in everyone's lips, But when you've a job to give, no one's eager. Folk are lazy, that's the truth of it.
Stick to the point if you don't mind.
Right. Sorry for the chatter. I'm anxious, is all. Been so long without any word. It's my apprentice, Falkert. I sent him to the Dead White Wood. You know, the forest near Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd run out of hand fibre, see, and the damned stuff grows thick as weeds there.
Let me guess. Hasn't returned.
Yes, no, he hasn't. Please, find him and bring him back safe and sound.
No promises, but I can certainly look for him. Any distinguishing features? How will I recognize him?
You've got to think on that. Well, he's a halfling, as I am. Light hair. Will that do?
It'll have to. So long.
And Marvel Comics is funny now because they took every main popular character and turned him into some kind of minority, and then so there's all this diversity in the superheroes, but there's no diversity in the villains. They're all like white guys. Every villain in Marvel now is a white guy. It's funny. I gotta play this guy in Gwent because I'm not gonna know where he is. Sorry, but at least I can bullshit while I'm playing Gwent.
Yearning to
Instead of
play a few
listening to the
rounds of
story.
Gwent. That ought to set me straight.
The thing I don't like about that, like the comics wise, is now it's like if you don't like these characters, that they basically completely changed all of the characters, and if you don't like their shitty storytelling, now you're a racist. I lose my mind with that shit. Damn, I feel like I haven't got this card in forever. I better keep that. Let's start it. That one game that you keep telling me to play. What's it called? I know what it's called, then whatever computer game. Overwatch, that's what it is. Scorch. Oh, I've seen Parasite. The anime? Yeah, I like Parasite, that's a good one. Someone had me watch that. Well, it's Scrub. A guy. He had me watch it after I watched Tokyo Ghoul. It's good for sure. I mean, it's not Death Note or anything, but it's good. It's probably, I mean, it's in my top 10 for sure. Anime at least. Death Note. I mean, Death Note is my all-time favorite. Death Note's good. I mean, I don't know that it's meant to be edgy. It's just a good ass anime. What else can you say? It's the best. I mean, widely regarded as the best. Head and shoulders above basically every other one. Although Berserk's up there. I also like,
Slow now. Whoa.
that was good if you like shonen one, anime, Hunter x Hunter is my favorite shonen anime. What's KMS? I obviously have no life. What's too long? Hunter Hunter? Oh man, that's like well, shonen are typically pretty long. The thing about it is it gets through like a lot of stuff. Which quest was I on? I probably will. I'll make a specific Discord for myself once I have. If I had a bunch of followers, like a ton that watch me play all the time, I'd probably make a Discord for myself. I don't remember which quest I was on. Must have been this one. No, it can't be that one. Oh, I'm in treasure hunts, retard. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what quest I'm in. Settle down there.
Damn it.
Patience is a virtue. Be virtuous. Virtuous. That's... I'll go out there in a second. I have like this compulsion to loot everything, even though there's not really an item that I need. Dollars to donuts, I fall off this thing. There's no way I'd make it down this without falling off the edge. I can go back to the quest I was on. I gotta check back out here and make sure I got everything. I hear something out there, but oh well, it's gonna have to wait. God damn it. That was weird. Shit fast. When are you on like summer break or some shit?
Might want to look around some. I'm not on this quest right now. We'll do that later. I gotta at least do like one legitimate quest without getting sidetracked.
Giddy up. Whoa there, Roach.
Herbalist's cart. Got some blood here. Blood. Dried. A few days old. Trail's gone cold. Need to look around. Ask. Maybe someone's seen him.
Shit to steal. I thought I looted this whole town dry.
Bloodstains. Months old.
Nope, that's just a falling down thing. I'll talk to you in a second.
Talk to the wife.
Judd, sharp now. We've company. What's brought you to these parts, master? Lost your way?
No, looking for someone.
Ah, do tell. Perhaps we can help.
What is this place, exactly?
A village? Plain to see?
Abandoned huts is about all I see.
Aye. It's only us now. Young folk have gone off to the city seeking work, and the old have all died. Ain't that right, Judd?
Right as rain.
Bloodstains in the hut next door. Know anything about that?
Aye, course. Judd guts game in there.
In someone else's hut?
None live there no more, see? And working neath the roof, it's more pleasant. Civilized. Rain don't whip and sun don't blind.
But why poke your nose in there to start with? Do better to give an old couple some peace.
Looking for someone named Fulkert. Light-haired halfling. Ring any bells?
Aye. Saw a little one round here. Out picking herbs.
Mm-hmm. Till he got hurt. Ran across a trail of blood. Trail led me here.
Tis just as you say. Wolves had attacked him. He fled here seeking shelter. I told him. Back to your city, young master. Plenty such dangers hereabouts. But the fool was stubborn. Said he had to pick his blooms aforehand. Ventured back into the woods. And that were the last of him. Heard howling that night. Sent shivers down my spine.
So where are his remains? Wolves would have left something. His boots, maybe.
Didn't go looking. But he's too old to go tramping about in the woods.
So long.
That was it? That was that whole quest? Just talk to those people? That seems bullshit.
You go your way, I'll go
I
mine.
might as well do this thing while I'm here.
Bloody fight, looks like. Folk in the tavern didn't stand a chance. Tracks lead north. Trail's gone cold. Need to look around. See if I can pick it up again. Someone was wounded. Started bleeding heavily. Wonder what this means. Took a traveler hostage, I guess. Blood trails the hostages. Must have been a burden if they left him here to die. Lost the trail. Gotta look around for something else. Found it. Leads this way.
Where am I at? Is this that one that I was doing earlier? Maybe. I mean, it has to be. This is the one that didn't have the shit in there.
Trail ends here. Dirt and ground cover concealing a hatch. Secret passageway? Lost your nerve?
That don't work. Damn it, the diagram's not in there. Man, these freaking diagram things. Now I gotta go back and load. That's that guy. Shit's retarded. Like, oh, the fucking diagram's not in there. What the hell? Shit's killing me. There's no goddamn diagrams.
Bloody fight, looks like. Folk in the tavern didn't stand a chance. Tracks lead north.
Hide the wenches, witches coming!
there. Volkert, your apprentice. I know what happened to him.
Out with it. I've gone near daft with worry.
Found some witnesses. Claim wolves attacked him. He survived at first, then went back in the woods to harvest more herbs. His luck ran out.
A treasure, that lad. Dutiful. Mannered. Such a shame. Well, here's your gold. And I trust it will serve you well.
Alright, let's go to that guy that is the enchanting shit, dude. He has more quests that I can do.
The world's never-ending creation be praised.
Wouldn't mind a glance at what you got.
Yeah, I'm gonna, this guy has some quests that I can buy from him. How do you make money playing a video game? Well, I can't say that. I used to play Clash of Clans and I sold my, my account for that. So, I guess I've made money playing a video game. I like this sword damage-wise, but it doesn't have much else going for it.
Brought you more coin. Put it towards better equipment?
Thanks in the thousands. Too kind you are to me, truly.
Your work's worth the coin. Hard at work. Good to see.
Ah, yes. Commissioned have I tools. A fitting set from Novigrad crafters. Many arms and legs they charged, but renew my work in earnest I now can. New runes, glyphs, and diagrams created I have. An eye you should cast. Find one to your liking, perchance.
Fucking Yoda here.
So, nothing holding you back now.
From making master-crafted runes, you mean? Much more coin I will need to do so, sadly.
Damn it. I thought he was gonna
Craft
give me
something
more
for me, will you?
quests. They need more quests on this bitch. Let's see what I've unlocked. I don't even know what adrenaline does. I don't think I've used. I don't know if you have to do something to use it. I used to know what it was about. Obviously, it's important if you. There's so much stuff to increase it, but that would be nice. Damn, this is gonna be good too. They never expire. Damn, that's a good one too. Oh shit. So like, if I put this on heavy armor, but not this one, but I assume that balance, the next level is gonna be all armor is treated like light armor. I will be as agile with that armor on. Like I could put the Ursine armor on, and I would be just as agile as with the cat. Oh, that's good too. That's kind of cool, I guess.
Thanks. So long.
I guess I gotta go do the main quest of this to maybe get some more side quests. I don't know, because I can't do the fucking treasure hunt. That pisses me off so much. Like, Witcher's such a great game, and to have these stupid glitches in it is retarded. I don't know what boosting means, so...
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells. Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives. Like the one I shall tell you now. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everec.
What did he do to you?
Before I reveal this, I'd like to make one thing very clear. Olgierd von Everec did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant, but make no mistake. I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great, true adventure. An experience like no other. The fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten. Seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2 million?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink. As much as I regret it, I can say no more. I must respect his privacy.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for von Everec. but I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
Mm-hmm. So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we three shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
All seems a little shady. Your help, your pact with Olgierd, his 3 requests.
Think it over. I agree you've no a priori reason to trust me, but, as it happens, I was in the right place at the right time to help you. And it's also the case that the same man has wronged us both. To my mind, those are reasons to work together.
To my mind, not so much.
Come with me to see Olgierd. You shall see he's a vile, dishonorable man who treats the lives of all folk like playthings, as he treated yours when he sent you to find the Frog Prince.
No, the books aren't done yet, so... Sorry, I just had to make sure my mic's on. You can start with season 1, and since the show started, one of the books wasn't, well, 3 of the books weren't out, so the show and the books kind of diverge, so you don't have to read the books, and the stories at this point are a bit different, so they're both kind of standalone at this point.
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
It's worth it. It's a good ass show. You know, when I first started watching it, it took me like a few episodes to really get into it, and by the end of the first season, you're like, holy shit. By the 9th episode of the first season, you'll be addicted. It took me probably 5 episodes to really get into it. But by episode 9, like, shit happens and you're like, what the fuck is going on with this story? I didn't realize I wasn't at a signpost yet. So yeah, Game of Thrones, definitely worth it. Yeah, you will kind of set the people that you like in the story, and it's weird, so it's so good. People like tons of different people in it. That's kind of what my favorite thing about it is. Like, most people generally like one family, but that's not it. Like, you can uh, it's not necessary that you like that one house. Bastards. Yeah, if you know, like, so the first book's pretty close to, like, what happens. It's weird, when I watched the show, I totally forgot, like, about the very first cold opening. And I thought it was, like,
Monster nest. Best destroyed with a dancing star or grape shot.
I thought it was like a timepiece show, like, oh, Middle Ages and shit. And that's all it was about. But you kind of learn at the end of the first season that it's not. You actually learned in the cold opening that it's not just like a time period show. That there's more to it. But I totally forgot about that during the show. Until the very last episode of this first season. I was like, damn. But it's definitely good. It's totally worth it. The show does have some fan service. As you get later in the seasons. Like right now you're starting to get fan service, but previously you'd be hard pressed to say that there's fan service in it. Once it diverged from the books, that's when you started getting fan service, but there's definitely not fan service in the books. A lot of things, there's like a ton of theories that people have about it, and all kinds of crazy shit. It's such a good show. The books are obviously better, way more detailed, but it's a great show.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with the fists of steel. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning. You noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap!
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
Fuck.
I ate with yous! Drank with yous! Fought beside yous! And you kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Tell you what's gonna happen now. Angry, stop talking, and slaughter you all like swine. So what'll it be? Am I gonna hear why you want to take his head, or not?
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
Ah, God! What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams. Ah, Geralt. As you've returned,
I'm gonna
might
see if I can
you've
save
cleared the
him.
sewers?
If I do a different choice.
Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
Not I.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away.
You know me, I'll reload and shit if I don't like how shit goes. You've watched enough of my streams to know that I'll go back to a previous save. I'm not against that.
Now, where were we?
Or if I just want to see how something ends.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter O'Din. Come to cast aspersions.
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests. By proxy.
I'll see if I can save him.
I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, O'Din. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must. Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
Making me some pie.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye.
Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old. but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then, we shall speak of the third.
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there. The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be Von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The Von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
The loading screen gives me time to eat my pie. Then my wife just yelled at me for getting
turtle's poking its head out.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with the fists of steel. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a theory pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning. You noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap!
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ate with yous! Drank with yous! Fought beside yous! And you kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Whoa. Nerves a little raw? Why?
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
All I want is to know what exactly is going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave as soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
No, you don't. Let him go.
Oh, this is bloody rich. Can't plough and believe me ears. You switch your brains with your cock or something. Get your mutant witcher ass out of here.
Or
I'll kill you!
go ahead. Try.
Whoa, what the bloody hell's this? Geralt, have you decided to play defender of the downtrodden?
More like gutter of sons of bitches.
Long as I'm here, you'll gut no one.
That a challenge?
Why not? I've not fought a Witcher before. Defeat me and I shall let him go. Stand aside. Would you wait, sir, for the dribble to subside?
Makes no difference to me.
Just listen. Stand. Fight.
Come on, come closer. That's enough of that.
Well struck, Witcher. You win. But perhaps you'd care to tell me why you meddled in a matter not yours.
Wanted to prevent further bloodshed.
Well, well. The Witcher with the heart of gold. Unsavory as it seems, there is a silver lining. At least you now know I don't easily lose my head. Release him.
Getting off cheap, mate.
I probably have enough to get it. I just haven't even been messing with my character.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. It all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter O'Dinn. Come to cast aspersions?
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
Not so fast. Haven't agreed to anything yet.
But you'll do it. Of that I'm certain. Did you know Olgierd was the one to turn the Ophiri prince into a toad? Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, Odin. Who was to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
Sorry, I was silent. My wife was out there. I do need to upgrade my character.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
What should I focus on? You can see my gameplay style, so what should I focus on as far as where to put my stats?
What he said about the prince, that true? Did he turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Aetheri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
Could have told me the truth about the toad, having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Aetheri mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel, really rather not get involved.
You already are, I feel. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him until you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye.
Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old. But his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rival Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then, we shall speak of the third.
Any hints? Where I should go? How I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there. The brother shouldn't be too hard, but the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first 2 tasks.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna turn the mic off so you don't have to hear it. Sorry about that, guys.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring in that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh,
What's that
and
mean?
take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True.
You missed
Summoned,
Fast. He was here.
not
I think he just left
necessarily.
like a couple minutes ago.
Here.
Where'd you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be Von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The Von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
I don't even have the info for it. I'll join. Send me a comment about it. I'll even hype it every time I stream. Alright. First I gotta go to the dude to repair my weapon.
Learned all the easy to find witches already. I could use it. In a hurry.
Yeah. Not likely. Well, I probably could do that if I, depending on how long they have to be. I'll do a couple minutes each. I'll post a video of how to make a cinnamon roll apple pie.
Ah, a customer.
Hell no. All the other ones suck.
Will you craft something for me?